Loving yourself is sometimes the hardest thing to do. For some reason, sometimes we find it easier to love someone else than to love ourselves. I struggle with this so much myself. I've read many books, I've watched many videos and many hours of therapy sessions, and I want to share with you what works for me. If you're new to my channel, I make videos about self-improvement, self-help, and how to change your life and do the things you always wanted to do. I moved abroad by myself, and I also make videos about that and expat life, just in general self-help and self-development. So please subscribe if you're interested in that kind of subject. So now let's go on to some techniques. Comparison literally kills your happiness. I know I do that all the time. It's so hard not to, especially now with social media. You see all those like perfectly curated pictures. It's not real life though. You know that. I know that, but like I still look at it and I feel sad about mine, which is ridiculous. So what I tend to do is I unfollow people who make me feel this way because it's really not worth it. I mean, there's always gonna be someone more successful, more beautiful, richer than you. But so what? You don't know the whole story. Maybe they're miserable. And second of all, you might get there as well. Everyone has different timing and you have your own unique strengths. You have no idea. Maybe you're someone else's role model. Maybe someone is looking at you and be like, oh, I wish I was so brave as her. I wish my hair was so shiny. Like, you are the best at being you, you know? When I started my therapy, I got this exercise that I had to ask my friends to write a description about me and what they think my strengths are. And to be honest, I was very surprised. And it's such a great exercise. You can be so critical about yourself. And your friends, they see you as you are. So yeah, ask your friends what they think your biggest strengths are. You might be so surprised. The other thing I recommend is doing personality tests online. It shows you your strengths, your weaknesses, and like what work environment you would strive in. It helps you learn about yourself more. And also trying new things is very good. This is the best way to learn about yourself. And you never know what you're gonna like. And this might be your next big thing. Don't beat yourself down over all the mistakes. If that was your friend who made that mistake, how would you act towards them? You wouldn't be that critical, you wouldn't be that mean. So why are you mean to yourself? Be your best friend. We all make mistakes, and at the end, you're doing the best you can. So have some self-compassion. I think this is a quote from Dita Fontees. She said, you can be the ripest, the sweetest peach in the world, but there's always gonna be someone who doesn't like peaches. I think that is the hardest one for me because I have like compulsive need for everyone to like me, but like in reality, I don't even like everyone, so I think you just have to accept it. I think it also comes with the age, because when I was a teenager or like in my early 20s, I was terrible with this. But now that I'm 31, I give less shit about that. So yeah, when they tell you life in your 30s is better, they're not lying, honestly. Gratitude is so important. I did this exercise with my therapist. You draw outline of a human body, and then on each body part, you have to write what you're grateful for, because your body is just a vehicle for your soul, for like your consciousness. And it's not there to look pretty, if you know what I mean. Like it's good to look good and this and that, but like the most important is that it serves its purpose. So I'm so grateful that even though like I have jiggly legs and they're very big and fat, but I still can walk for miles and miles. I don't like my arms, but I can grab things. I can hug my friends and my family. I love you. Also, gratitude journal is such a good practice. I have periods of time when I do it every day, and I notice such a difference. Like, you don't appreciate those things you have on a daily basis, but that makes you think, and like, you are so freaking privileged. You have so many things to be grateful for. Even if you don't like your job, like, it gives you money. Money gives you freedom. You can buy food. You're not starving. You have a roof under your head. Like, and of course, I'm a firm believer of law of attraction. You have to be grateful for all the things you have in order to get more. I would say this is a little bit similar, but take a piece of paper or open notes app, whatever, and write all the successes, like what you manage to do in your life. Like, honestly, we tend to forget our successes. Like, you're working towards a goal and you have all this like excitement about it, and then you get there and then you're looking for another rush. I also did that in my therapy. She asked me to list all of the things that I managed to do, and it was actually not easy because I forgot half of them, but it is so good because it makes you appreciate yourself, and you're like, whoa, I'm actually great, I managed to this or that, and I'm so brave, and all of these things. What I also like to do is choose a favorite memory, my favorite achievement from the past. Like, for example, for me is when I moved to America. I can just remember being in Times Square in New York and just soaking it all in and be like, oh my god, I did it. And now every time I feel doubt and I'm like, oh, I can't do it, this is impossible, I think about this and I'm like, Daria, you freaking did it and you can do it again. I discovered loving kindness meditation this year, and honestly, it's mind-blowing. This is the type of meditation that helps cultivate unconditional love towards yourself and towards others. It uses repeating words like, may you be happy, may you be free of suffering, towards a specific one or towards yourself. Honestly, when I did it for the first time, I literally cried. It's so powerful. I wish I was doing this more often, but you know, life. But that's gonna be on my New Year's resolution list. I think I'm gonna try to do it like every day for a month or something like that, because it was mind-blowing, honestly. I even have chills thinking about it the first time I did it. Studies reveal that practicing affirmation activates the reward center in your brain. It makes changes to this part of the brain that literally makes you feel happy and positive. You know this old saying, fake it until you make it. If you say the same thing over and over again, you start to believe in it. I love saying positive affirmation, but also I'm very guilty about doing the negative ones. Like, whenever I do something bad, they're like, oh, that is so stupid, you did it again, oh my god, I hate you. Yeah. I am working on it. It's very, very hard. It's been like years of doing this, so I'm not gonna heal it in like a month, you know. But I try to do positive affirmation every day. I actually even bought some like positive affirmation stickers and put them all around our house. Yeah, it puts me in a good mood like the first thing in the morning. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's a very long journey to learn how to love yourself, but we're on it together, and I hope you're gonna try some of the tips I gave you and they're gonna work for you. Remember, you're a unique person. No one can be you. And be kind to yourself. Be your best friend. Bye.